Wedding bells are ringing as we have entered wedding season, but with so many trends, the process of putting together your dream wedding can be very overwhelming.
Well, don't get cold feet just yet, because we have David's Bridal joining us today to show us the latest trends in wedding dresses. Here to tell us more is Amber Cronice. Well, welcome, Amber.
Hi, thank you for having me on today.
Of course, thanks so much for being here. Now, so hot trends. What are the latest hot trends for us?
Oh, definitely color on the wedding dresses. Champagnes and pink hues are making a big comeback. Also, vintage details.
Wow.
We have brought some dresses to show you as well.
Oh, I'm excited.
I love vintage. I don't think vintage ever goes out of style.
It doesn't.
And that's like those timeless pieces that you take these specific elements with like the vintage and the modern and you put together in a dress.
And there's something so timeless about being vintage as well, too.
All right, well, let's go through some of these dresses. I loved wedding dress shopping. Did you?
I'm excited. I haven't started yet.
I did. Oh, it's fun. It's a fun process.
It's very fun, and we definitely recommend most brides try on a number of different styles as well. This first one that we brought is an Oleg Cassini satin trumpet with all-over lace appliques. The appliques really give the depth on the dress, too, and the shape super confident and flattering on almost anybody.
And that's a sweetheart top, right?
It is. It does have a
I
sweetheart.
love a sweetheart top, especially for the curvier women.
It does. It emphasizes the curves.
The hourglass shape. That's exactly the, I think, like, that's the dress I'd be looking at right there.
It does. This one's very glamorous. It's got the sparkles on it. It's got the satin. It's got the fabulous shape.
And I love the train. Let's talk about trains for a second. Trains are kind of in now. Huge
Very
trains.
in. Long trains, gorgeous trains, trains with embellishments on it.
What do you do at the reception then with this long train? How do you dance?
Oh, we can always pin it up with a bustle.
Okay.
Yep.
And there's a couple different kinds of bustles,
Lots of different ways. We can do a big one if you have a big elaborate dress to match the feeling of the dress. We can do a small dainty one. Lots of different ways to pin it up.
Cool. Very overwhelmed right now thinking about
Really?
this.
Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, now the next one is very different.
This one is. This dress here offers a great alternative to a strapless dress. This one has cap sleeves with the sheer beading and a keyhole back. And then the ruching on the bodice creates a really flattering focal point and slimming silhouette. And the shape on this is A-line, where the bottom comes down a little bit wider. So, very great look.
Now, what type
brides.
of body type would that be well suited for?
A-line is most flattering on any body type.
Really?
Yep.
I feel like this
you
is
could
a
be
nice...
curvy, you could be thin.
I love
Does not
that.
matter.
Listen, it feels more mature to me. Like,
It
you know,
is.
more of a woman would be wearing that down a...
It is. A-lines are a very traditional silhouette.
And the way that the ruching lies, it kind of like hugs you in too.
It does. It adds some interesting details to the top of the dress.
I like that. And I love like the illusion sleeves, but it's got sparkle because it's a very simple dress for the brides that don't want a lot of glam, but then it's got the pop with the sleeves and the sparkle.
Yes.
It's best of both worlds.
Little something for everybody. Now we have one more.
Oh, we have our gorgeous Melissa Sweet ball gown. This one is in champagne tulle underneath with ivory antique lace on top. And we have a champagne sash with a bow on it. And strapless dress. This one is going to have that long, gorgeous train on the back.
Beautiful. Now, you could do any color on this ribbon, right?
Any color.
So if you want to tie in the dresses for your bridesmaids or the flowers that you're holding.
And that's been a popular trend as well, is to add a sash maybe in your wedding colors with your dress. And
Really?
you take that off, you can put different sashes on throughout the evening.
Oh, I love that.
So one
I've
dress,
also seen the corsets laced up with a
Yes.
colored ribbon, too.
Yes,
So there's
many
so
ways
many
to bring
ways.
in the colors.
Very cool.
Can you add some tulle underneath a ball gown like this to make it more
Yes,
of the
we
princess?
can.
Extra princessy?
Yes, we can. We
Okay.
have lots of different slips for underneath of the dresses. They could be small ones. We can poof them out as big as you would want.
And so David's Bridal, you are really like a one-stop shop then. So if brides come in and they see a dress like this and they're like, okay, I'd like to add more buttons like all the way down the train and I'd like to add some tulle to make it more princessy, you guys can do all of that right in the store?
We can offer suggestions on what might look best with their body type as well. And a lot of times we have alterations on the spot right there in the store. We can bring out one of our ladies and she could show them exactly how we can make that dress fit her best.
Oh, wow. And that's, you know, so you can come in with your family. There's going to be somebody helping you, taking your measurements,
Definitely.
picking dresses for you. And then we were talking about you always go in with this perfect idea of what you want your dress to be. And it's
Yes.
usually not what you end up with, is it?
That is true. That's why we recommend try on a whole bunch of different things. Come in with an open mind.
What are some other tips that you have for brides? Because this, to me, set the tone for the entire day. And I know oftentimes people like to leave dress shopping to the very end. When to me
Yes.
it was like, okay, once I picked out my dress and I could vision myself walking down the aisle and what I'm going to look like, then everything started to come together.
It should definitely be one of the first things that you do with wedding planning.
Okay.
Is picking out the dress, because that will tie everything in together. When you have your dress, then you can envision bridesmaids standing beside you, what everybody else might be wearing. Oh, the venue, will this look great with it?
See, I'm just so scared of what my body's going to do in the planning stages. You know, am I going to be the same size when we
Don't
get
worry
there?
about that. We have many ways to make the dresses fit fantastic.
Oh, good. They've already thought of that.
Yep. That's a common worry with a lot of brides, too.
Yeah, it definitely is. I love the fact that your website is very interactive.
Yes, we have so many great features on there. Not only can you see all of our wedding gowns, you can see bridesmaids' dresses, mother of the brides, the entire party, even the little flower girls.
Oh.
And you can dress your wedding on the website as well, too, and you can share it with your friends via social media.
Yeah, that's exactly how I used it. Is like you can go in and you can pick what your grooms will look like, what your bridesmaids will look like, and then so you can see it all
Yes.
together.
I love it.
I was trying to originally like piece it all together and it just wasn't working.
No, this way creates a visual so you can see the entire lineup, what it will look like on your big day.
Amber, thank you so much. This was so much fun.
Oh, thank you so much for having me on today.
Absolutely, and David's Bridal is located on Auto Mall Drive on the northwest side of town. To learn more about their store, just call 408-0825 or go online to davidsbridal.com. Again, that number is 408-0825 and davidsbridal.com.
Still ahead on the Morning Blend, we'll give you some tips on how to wake up beautiful.
Plus, he knows how to juggle it all because he loves himself more than sugar. We'll meet him coming up right after the break.